Greetings to most worthy James Ellis, most esteemed Michaela LeBlanc, Save the Children Committee, panelists, activists, Knights of Peter Claver membership, and to all who have joined us. I, Lady Janice Henry of Annunciation Court 114, am a member of the Knights of Peter Claver Ladies Auxiliary Save the Children Committee, are grateful that you have chosen to spend this evening at this public event in solidarity to voice our concerns about the gun violence and mass shootings that have plagued our communities, our state, and our nation. Mass shootings are where 4 or more people, not including the shooter, are injured and killed. We have averaged more than 1 per day so far this year. Not a single week in 2022 has passed without at least 4 mass shootings. There have already been 314 mass shootings this year as of July the 4th. In this country, the United States of America, our information comes from the Gun Violence Archives. The shootings at the 4th of July parade in Highland Park, Illinois, that left 7 people dead and dozens injured, was one of 14 mass shootings over the long weekend. In 2020, 79% of all homicides and 53% of all suicides involved firearms. From 2019 to 2020, the overall age-adjusted firearm homicide rate increased by 35% within 1 year. The rate of gun suicide was the second highest in 3 decades. And 2020 was only the second time ever there were over 24,000 gun suicides. In general, young people are most impacted by gun homicides. Young people ages 15 to 34 years old are at the highest risk for dying by firearm homicides. They had a gun homicide rate twice the national average and accounted for 3 out of every 5 gun homicide victims. In 2020, 1 out of every 1,000 young Black male ages 15 to 34 was shot and killed. Young Black males within the same age group are disproportionately impacted. Although they represent 2% of the total population in the United States, they accounted for 38% of all gun homicides. Fatalities in the year of 2020. Their rate of firearm homicide was almost 21 times higher than white males of the same age group. The firearm homicide rate among young Black females ages 15 to 34 was 7 times higher than white females of the same age group. Gun suicides among Black teenagers, both young men and women, ages 15 to 24, doubled from 2011 to 2020. This evening, our panelists will share information and testimonies on gun violence, as well as how to advocate for reform. There will be a question and answer session at the conclusion of all panelists, followed by a candlelight prayer vigil. So remember our theme: save our children, stop the gun violence.